How do you get from the trailer park to the racetrack? Well, Rob Wells, John Paul Tremblay, and Mike Smith have all embarked on a new career. Race car driving, of course. Under the tutelage of former Canadian racing great Rick Bye, Porsche Canada's lead driving instructor, the guys formerly known as the Trailer Park Boys have taken a completely new turn in life. They've been taking practice runs at Mosport, and they're apparently serious about this.
Right now, since we don't have a show on the air, we're giving this 100%. I think we're actually going to do pretty good.
Yeah, there'll be no liquor involved like there was on the show, and Rob will have 2 doors on his car.
Did you just call him Ricky?
I did. I accidentally called him Ricky.
We're going to keep her cool. I mean, there probably will be a bit of rage at times if people, bump us or whatever. But we're going to keep it together. We're pretty focused on the track.
He still has the blue suit. Once he gets his lap times up a bit, he'll get a red suit, and then we can, really become a team.
Right. This means team captain, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, no,
I'm the boy in blue.
It doesn't.
No, we had the blue suits as well, and then we got some incredible lap times at Mosport, and we graduated the red suits, and hopefully he'll be with us soon.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You can just cut that part out.
I got a blue suit. That brings us to our last minute of play. Milos Raonic took the court for the first time since suffering a hip injury at Wimbledon, but the 20-year-old Thornhill native was clearly a tad rusty in a Davis Cup date with Simon Weintraub of Israel. Raonic faded as the match wore on, and Weintraub, who's ranked 181st in the world, pulled off the upset in 4 sets. But earlier in the day, Vasek Pospisil dumped Dudi Sila, so the series is tied at 1. Well, that's what you call a beatdown. The host New Zealand All Blacks facing Japan in their second game of the World Cup of Rugby. This was just silly. Richard Kihui and Sonny Bill Williams each scored a pair of tries as the Kiwis clobbered Japan 83-7. Canada faces France Sunday morning on TSN. Walter Urban, a 53-year-old health nut living in Guelph, earned a spot in the Guinness Book of Records today on Live with Regis and Kelly. Walter, who trains drug-free and was tested in Toronto last week to prove it, squat lifted a total of 127,245 pounds in a period of 1 hour. That's about 20 African elephants. It's about 2,000 pounds more than the old record set by a guy who was just 32 years old.
Wow. Son of a gun. All right, thank you, Joe. Could you say doggy doggy? Time to go back to Port Hope. Here's Tom at the fair.
We are on the Midway right now. This is called the Crazy Surf. Whoa! Here we go. It's 15 degrees. The sky conditions are perfect. It's a great weekend to head to Port Hope, and maybe you can check out the Crazy Surf, right? Yeah! Wow! Much more coming up, including cottage country weather when we come back to Port Hope Fall Fair.
The Hudak family story is a lot like the stories of so many other Ontario families. My grandfather came to Ontario, only a few bucks in his pocket, but he believed that if he worked hard, he'd provide a better future for his kids and his grandkids. I want to fight for families like that. I want to ensure that Ontario is once again the best place in this great country to live, to work, to find a good job. But I think at the end of the day, the reason I'm doing it is making sure that my daughter Miller is going to have a better future, that we can turn our province around.
Presenting the top reasons you should have a Yak home phone. The first month's free. You get 10 phone features, 400 long-distance minutes, free yak-to-yak calling, and you can keep your number. It's Canada's best home phone rate, all for $13.95 a month. Contract free! So why haven't you switched yet? Get Canada's best home phone deal, just $13.95 a month, contract free. Yak, the way you connect.